Good morning, everyone. My name is Rahul Rama, and along with Tarunkumar Reddy, we developed a modern, fully functional version of 15 puzzle game as a web application. Our project, uh, our project combines game development, full stack web architecture, and UI UX design into a single engaging platform. Over the next few minutes, we will walk you through our approach, design, and technologies used. This is a collaborative project between two of us with well-defined responsibility. I worked as a team lead developer focusing on building the server-side backend in PHP, managing user sessions, authentication, and linking front-end events to the persistent data. Whereas my teammate Tarunkumar Reddy played a crucial role as a UI UX developer and tester. He created the layout, styled the puzzle tiles, integrated user selected backgrounds, and conducted thorough testing. We followed a Scrum like workflow, regularly integrating changes and debugging together. Now let's see the project overview. The 15 puzzle is a logic based tile game that deceptively simple but deeply engaging. Our version is designed as a complete full stack web app with user login, live performance, and a global leaderboard. We wanted to make this more than just a game. We turned it into a platform that encourages replayability, tracks history, and even we can scale it. For a technical standpoint, we used HTML, CSS for layout, JavaScript for puzzle mechanics, PHP and PostgreSQL for backend logic, and we used render for live deployment. Let us see the description of the game. This puzzle consists of 4 into 4 grid with 15 numbered tiles and a blank space. The goal is to slide the tiles into correct ascending order. This has some important or key gameplay features which include only one adjacent tiles can move, and each session start with a random but a solvable configuration. A live move counter and a timer enhances the challenges. And the puzzle is solved, players are congratulated and their performance stats are recorded in the game itself. And the leaderboard displays top performances based on the fewest moves, and if the fewest moves are same, it will be cracking the fastest time. Now let's see what all are the technologies we used in it. We basically used HTML, CSS for which gave us flexibility to create responsive layout and custom styles. And we used JavaScript, powered the dynamic movement of tiles, win checks, and the timer. And PHP handles secure login, session management, and even server-side logic. And we had PostgreSQL, which served as our structured data storage. On the top of it, we used Docker to ensure local and production environment behaved identically, and render.com to host the app and manage Postgre deployment. Now let's see the user flow of 15 puzzle. First, we land on the home page where the user is promoted to register or login page. Once authenticated, they are directed into the puzzle. As they play, their moves and times are tracked in the real time. On completion, they are directed to the success page. Finally, they can check the leaderboard to compare their performance with the global users. This is linear, but logical flow ensures that the game feels fluid regarding and connected to the larger ecosystem. Let's see the user authentication. To maintain a secure and personalized experience, we implemented user authentication. The registration and login forms were built using PHP, and each user has a unique record in the database. Passwords are hashed using Bicrypt, one of the most secure hashing algorithms. We used PHP sessions to manage logins, ensuring that the game is only accessible to the authenticated players. Now, just we will see the logic of the puzzle which we developed in the JavaScript. The game board is dynamically generated using JavaScript. The setup puzzle function shuffles the tiles and renders them in a solvable order. The move tile function handles the logic. When a player clicks on tile, it checks if the tile is next to the blank and moves if it is valid. After each move, the check win function verifies if the tile are in order. This modular approach keeps the logic clean, easy to debug, and scalable for future features. And the main and key features that are available in our project is timer and move counter. The timer starts with the first move and runs until the game is solved. The move counter increments every time a valid tile is moved. These elements provide immediate feedback to the player, adds a competitive edge to the experience. and are essential for leaderboard rankings. We also ensure both reset whenever the game is shuffled. Now let's see what happens when the game is solved. The check win function detects the correct tile order. The timer stops immediately to ensure the accurate scoring. Then using Ajax, we send the user's time and movement and the moves to the server. The backend then stores this data in the Postgres database. Finally, the user is redirected to the success page where they receive a summary of their performance in a clean and celebratory layout. Now let us see the backend. Actually, our backend uses two tables, users table and a game stat table. User table contains ID, username and hash id password of the user. And the game stat contains game items with the fields for moves, time, timestamp and user ID as a foreign key. This separation of concern is a best practice in backend design and ensures data integrity. With this setup, we can easily tag the multiple game items per user and analyze trends or improvements. Once the game is solved, the frontend sends the data via Ajax to PHP handler on the backend. We sanitize and validate the data to prevent injection, attacks, or manipulation. Then we store it in the game stats table associated with the user's ID. This system is fast, secure, and enables a real-time updates of ranking without needing to reload the page. Now let's see the leaderboard implementation. Leaderboard is one of the most exciting feature in our project. It pulls the top 10 game results from the database. We sort the entries by fastest time first and then least moves in case of tie. This encourages players to optimize both speed and efficiency. It's a powerful motivator for users to replay the game and try to improve, essentially creating fun feedback loop that boosts retention. Now, my teammate Tarunkumar will explain the extra features that we included, and he will show the demo of the project. Tarun, please continue.
Yeah, yeah, hi. Good morning. Here we added the end of game notification, and first we added a little burst of joy at the finish line. The moment the tile click into the place, our check window function stop the clock and records our moves and time, and instantly redirects you to a clean, successful page, and a bold congratulations message will display on that. And no extra clicks for that. That split second. And coming to the next, it is the live counter and timer. Here we give players like a live feedback while they play. A subtle corner widget shows both the move counter and up to the second timer. It updates in real time using the set interval of function and simple DOM manipulation. So for the pressure or the bargaining rights, keep building as you go. And coming to the next slide, it is a global leaderboard. Here we given the competition makes puzzle addictive, so we plugged it into a global leaderboard. Every completed game logs username, moves and time into the PostgreSQL, and the top scores render in a clean table. Seeing our name climb the ranks is a huge motivator to replay and improve the game. And next, coming to the extra feature, that the background image selector. Here we also let the players style the board as they want. Just like a quick drop down lets you swap in different background images. Think wood grain, neon, or manipulate the grayscale we added. And it personalizes the whole experience, and honestly just makes the puzzle prettier too. And coming to the next, and hosting with the Docker and render. Here under the hood, everything containerized. A small Docker file will wrap up the PHP, Apache, and our static assets. We deploy the image to the render with the automatic rebuilds on every Git push, so the live site is always in sync with the repo with the zero downtime. And coming to the next slide, here are the live links for the project demo and the GitHub collaboration link, which we push the code into it. And next, the challenges and solutions. And building a multiple page PHP app without a by using the JavaScript and as well as the backend PHP, give us two main headaches, just like a state management. We use PHP sessions to persist the board user and time data. And coming to the local versus hosted databases, we prototyped on local Postgres, then migrated to the render manager the Postgres for the production, rewriting connection strings only once. And we limit the shell access, complicating the direct database management. Using a local Postgres database, we also during deployment we tested and debugged it in a easy way. And next, here coming to the Scrum project timeline and the task distribution. Here from day 1 to day 2, we gone with the requirements and the wireframes. From day 3 to day 4, we gone with the core PHP game logic and UI polishing. And from day 5, we use it to dockerize the things and the CI/CD on render in order to push the code. And coming to the next, we test and performance the tweaks and we documented it. And here we coming to the code snippet. This code for the authentication flow, a lean PHP script routes straight from login to register for first time access, just like a security basic here. And coming to the next snippet, it is a puzzle logic. The side highlights the core puzzle loop setting that set up puzzle function and the title click function showing the how we shuffle tiles, swap positions, and call the check win function. And coming to the next snippet, the leaderboard query. Here we can point out the SQL and retrieves top 10 results ordered by moves and then times, so ties break fairly on the user side. And coming to the next snippet, it is the success page, a tiny PHP template that reads the session and echoes our stats and clear the session and redirects if someone tries to refresh it, avoiding the duplicate submits. And here are the visual backgrounds, side by side screenshots, one before shuffling, one after, plus a carousel of the different board themes here we can see. And next, here is a visual of the success page, a screenshot of the celebratory banner, bright colors, and animation will appear. So even viewers who haven't played can feel the playoff. And here the leaderboard dashboard. Here the leaderboard capture the showing usernames, moves, and the times, and it will call out the fastest run if you want a fun talking point. And here the challenges recap. We can recap the second quick recap slide. It repeats for the emphasis on that. And session handling across pages and deploying the database migrations clearly on render, keeping state consistent between the local development and production. And thank you.
And
And
now,
I'll show you the demo of the game.
will you share the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, just share the screen.
Actually, we hosted the project on the render. Yeah. This is the register page where we already created an account. Or I'll just show you a demo of how to register the, just like We can give the username and password and register. And we can go with username, password, and we can log into the game. Here we can see the game, and as of we can log out from the user account, and again we can go with the another account too. Yeah, here we can see the game of the 15 puzzle, and we can move the slide by clicking of the where the space adjusts, and we can solve by moving the slides
We need to press the
back to back,
shuffle to
and we can change the background as we said, abstract and the pattern, and we can shuffle the slides as we want. And here the timer will continue whenever the game starts, and the how many moves we done, the move counter will increment whenever we move the tile. And here we can see the leaderboard dashboard. Whenever the game has been completed successfully, here the data would be updated and the congratulations message would pop up. And from here we can go back to the game too and log out accordingly. Yeah, thank you very much.